Hello, welcome to a series of lessons on coordinate geometry. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing so that you enjoy mathematics with us. So in this topic, we are going to look at how to find the midpoint of 2 points. Next, we'll look at how to find the missing coordinates given the midpoint and 1 point or 1 coordinate. After that, we are going to look at how to find the distance between 2 points. Next, we'll also look at how to find the gradient or the slope of a straight line. After that, we'll also look at parallel lines and their equations, how to find the equations of parallel lines. Then from there, we are going to look at perpendicular lines and their equations. Next, we will also look at equations of a straight line, and finally, the gradient intercept form or the slope intercept form, which is of the equation of this line, y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the y-intercept. So if you are new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe so that you enjoy every bit as we explain every step, or as we give you a step-by-step explanation on how to go about all these items that we've mentioned here. Okay, so the first thing we are going to look at in this series of topics on coordinate geometry is how to find the midpoint of a line segment. So we need to know how to find the midpoint of a line segment. So let's look at this example. Find the midpoint of the line that passes through the points A, 3,4 and 5,2. So they want us to find the midpoint of the line, this line, that passes through these 2 points. So we are going to say solutions. So at A, we have the points 3,4 and 5,2. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is give these points a number or a name. So in this case, I'm going to say this is point number 1, and this is point number 2. I'm going to say this is point number 2. So because I say this is point number 1, it means here I have x1 and y1. Here, since I said this is point number 2, I'm going to say this is x2 and y2, like that. So now the formula for finding the midpoint. So we're going to say midpoint is given by, so the midpoint is given by, so we're going to say x1 plus x2. So x1 plus x2 divide by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divide by 2. So this is like the general formula for finding the midpoint. Okay, so now we begin to replace our x1 is 3, so we're going to say 3 plus x2 is this one, 5, so we're going to put 5 over 2, comma, y1 is 4 plus y2, the value of y there, y coordinate is 2, and everything over 2. Then in brackets, don't forget to put the brackets because these are coordinates. Okay, so we simplify. 3 plus 5 is 8 over 2. Then 4 plus 2 is 6 over 2, or divided by 2. Then simplifying this, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this is the midpoint. These are the coordinates of the midpoint of this line that passes through the points A and this point, point 1 and point 2. Yeah. So this is the midpoint. Okay, now let's look at B. Let's look at B. B, they have given us, so this is B. B, they have given us these coordinates. They have given us these coordinates. So we are going to do the same thing. So midpoint is equal to, so I'm going to name this as point 1 and point 2. So I have x1, x2, y1, then x2 and y2. It's just the same procedure that we followed when we are doing the first one. So we're going to say x1 plus x2 over 2 comma y1 plus y2 and everything divided by 2 like that, and everything in brackets. Okay, so what is x1? X1 is negative 2. So we're going to say negative 2 plus x2 is 4. Then over 2 or divide by 2, comma, y1 is negative 1. So we have negative 1 plus y2 is negative 4. Negative 4, and this is being divided by 2, like this. Okay? Okay? So next, negative 2 plus 4, we are going to have 2. 2 divided by 2 this side. Then negative 1, we are going to have negative 1. Positive times negative will be, so this is negative 1 minus 4 divided by 2. Okay? So 2 divided by 2 is 1, comma, this will be negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5 over 2. Okay? Then here we're going to have 1, comma, how many 2's are in negative 5 is negative 2, remainder 1 over 2. So this is the midpoint, the second midpoint, the midpoint of these lines. Okay, so if this video is useful, I encourage you to subscribe, or let me say subscribe for more videos, because we've just started our series in earth geometry. In coordinate geometry. So please subscribe for more. In the next video, we are going to look at how to find the missing coordinates given the midpoint and 1 point. Okay, so see you in the next video.